it loads in. Alright, well, I went live like 2 seconds ago.
No, probably not. Hello, YouTube.
Welcome to the Wholemade Veedverks bandit series at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. We're here for bandits cars ready to take QV egg-shaped oval. We're lined up and ready to go to 78 of clutch. It's going to lead us to the green here at Gateway. Green flag is in the air. They soar into turn 1.
Live about ready? Ready. Welcome, race fans, back to the Bandit series. Got the Xfinity cars going around the track at Gateway tonight.
How about the 51 of Dan coming right off of that Bandits win, already clearing to the race lead.
Yeah, he was good. I was thinking it was just tight quarters there.
So Dan clear up front as we work lap number 2. Bird right now second, Clutch hanging tough in third. How about Randy in 4th? And Malenko making up your top 5. Malenko trying to fell off there in the truck race. But up here in the top 5, we'll see if he stays. As we complete lap number 2.
I got him until the last race.
Now Randy to the outside of Clutch.
We got Dan in first and Burton Mafia in second.
Yeah.
With the 08 in third, 78 or 23 in fourth or fifth. Right now it's the 23 in fourth and 78.
So here's the biggest difference between the gunman trucks and the bandits cars. Their trucks, they're slower in speed, and everybody's kind of more freer in terms of setup. Here, these bandits cars, they're a little bit faster, and the cars are a little bit tighter, so the field can get a little bit more spread out. So you see already the gap that Dan has over the 2 car of Burton. How about Malenko working his way into the podium, trying to get around that 08 of Randy. Randy drives it in deep. Side by side down the back. Malenko trying to use that outside lane to his advantage.
He's trying to make a move on the 23. For third.
No, it's the other way around.
Really?
Yep, the 23 trying to make the move around the 08. And he is clear up to third. Malenko moving up the field. Yeah, you were nowhere near the biggest mover. At +3 spots. How about Clutch and Randy going toe-to-toe again? This is for the 4th position, these two. So now Malenko making his inroads on the 2 car of Burton.
It looks like Taco's coming down pit road.
So Malico to clear Roundy outside of the 2 of Burton. So Malico and Dan now your top 2. How about Dakfu making his way up the field? Right now, Sad 5th, trying to get his way around the 08 of Randy. Clutch falls back to 7 or 6. I can count.
10 to go.
We got Taco coming up here, bro. Taco took an early pit stop. Are they gonna have to keep pit stops on the first stage?
No.
I don't believe these guys have to make any pit stops here in this first stage. Tires may come into factor more than fuel may come into play. How about Dakfu now? Trying to clear his way into 5th from the 4 of Miz. Miz working up high. Dakfu barely clear now. They're looking to split him. Maybe go 3 wide for 5th. They're still trying to go 3 wide. Miz up high. Dakfu in the middle. Clutch down low. Clutch backs off. Oh, and a moment up front. Malico sliding up the track. Malico holding on to the lead now. Here comes the 08 of Randy to the inside. And Malico slides up. Randy goes down low. Dan looks to make it maybe 3 wide. And Randy trying to clear to the race lead. Not clear yet. Clear, maybe. Down to turn 3. Malico fighting hard around that outside. Here comes Burton. How about this side-by-side racing up front? 4 cars under a blanket. Down the front stretch. And Malico clears to the race lead.
And the 08 making a move on the race lead.
How about the 08 coming back once again? Trying to get that race lead from Malico once again. He's been fighting hard on that inside now a couple laps. Oh, he puts Malico up the track. Randy wanted that race lead. He's gonna get it.
3 wide.
Let's see if Dan can get Randy and ultimately regain the race lead. So yeah, Randy now
hit that freaking wall
with a decent sized gap over Dan.
Corey down pit road.
That's not uncommon. Corey pitting in the first stage. What else is new? Malico under pressure now from Dakfu. This is for 3rd. How about up front, Randy? Trying to fight off Dan. Randy right now holding station. Tell me how many laps. stage. We have 2 laps to go. Pit road is closed. Randy holding station out in front. Malenko and Dan, tire problems possibly in the future. That's it. And the fly on the wall on the 51 radio. One lap to go here in stage 1 at Gateway. Randy looks to be closing this one up here in stage number 1. Dan just not close enough to do anything about it. Malenko in 3rd, trying to fend off a hungry Dakfu in 4th. 3 wide back in the pack. We got Freak, Clutch, and Burton going 3 wide. This going on for the 5th position. Who wants 1 stage point more? How about Miz? A drive up the inside. Burton clears them all. Burton will hold out to 5th as Randy wins the stage over Dan, Malenko, Dakfu, and did Burton get the stage point? Looks like maybe Clutch might have gotten it. Burton barely got it over the 78 car.
Hanging out in the back. Getting stoned. I rolled down the windows when the caution came off, so that way we didn't see hot.
Alright, so
I don't know.
here we go, we're double wide and ready to go. You go away to Randy on the inside, that 51 of Dan up high. We're going green here in stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and code BCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. Now back to the action as you roar into turn number 1. Randy hits the curbing up the inside of the inside goes the 21 to Dakfu. Dan trying to clear up the outside. Burton trying to work his way up high now. Malenko, oh, he puts the O-line into the wall. That's retaliation.
Did it.
And the retaliation from the 23 of Malenko. That was insane. He did not even let off one bit. And now Malenko in danger of losing that 3rd position to Dakfu. But for what it is, Malenko right now is in the spot where he restarted it and served his payback. Oh, and Dakfu checks up big time, the whole field stacking up behind him. Malenko back into the wall, that car got tight from that damage possibly. How about Clutch? Going to 4th, Freak going to 5th. Oh, the 23 serves some payback. That's what happened. How about the 38, just like a missile shot out of a cannon? He gained about 5 spots in one corner.
3 wide with Malenko on the outside.
Yeah, Malenko and Miz.
Not anymore.
Who's the 0? And Devin. 13 to go at the start finish line. 12 laps to go at the start finish line. How about Burton in the race lead now?
Yeah, first.
Yep. But 13 to go at the start finish line. Coming around to 12 this time by. Yeah, how about Dan trying to get back by that 2 car. He finished 2nd in stage 1. He's not happy with 2nd. see if he'll be able to get to the race lead here by the end of stage number 2, working the back end of that 2 car. And now Malenko and Randy going toe-to-toe. Let's see if there's any retaliation efforts maybe made from the 08. Oh, but he'll put the 7 car in the wall. The 08 thought he was clear or something, because he did not try to even give the 7 car a lane.
They're starting to spread out a little bit.
A little bit, but the battle up front is still tighter than ever.
Oh yes, easy.
Well, 11 laps to go here at Gateway in stage number 2.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh yeah, when we don't have a caution in the stage, it flicks off faster.
We got the 51 making a move on the 2 car.
Yep, he's been trying all race long, but will it stick this time? Burton, they make contact. Side by side this time. Dan's got the advantage, he'll lead the line with 10 to go.
Can he get the advantage in corner? He does.
He will clear Burton. Burton puts it right on the back bumper.
Cannot make that move.
How about when the 2 and the 51 were battling? That allowed the 78 a clutch to clutch right back up to the 51 and the 2, Dan and Burton. And I think that's something different about these Bandits cars compared to the Gunman truck series trucks. That it's a little easier to get a pass made on the inside lane. You saw how easy it was for Dan to get around Burton once he had that inside lane.
Coming to 9 to go.
Clutch and Burton going toe-to-toe for second. The 8 laps to go. Oh, and a lunge from Daxu into the grass. He's going to check up Corey and the rest of the grid. I don't know what he was doing. Trying to mow some grass entering turn 1. Maybe trying to get a little bit extra in his purse money for landscaping. Now, here goes Daxu side by side with Jesse in the turn 1. Oh, Jesse did not even try to turn for turn 1. He'll allow the 23 right up the inside. But Jesse now with the crossover. Can't stay down there, but now Malenko duking it out with Daxu. Oh, and Daxu hits the wall! He hits the little opening there. He has to keep the car under control. And everybody behind the... And how about Bud now? A shot at the inside of the 23. Malenko couldn't get down there. Oh, a wreck in the back!
Yeah.
The 36 of Taco, what else is new? And another wreck in the back! This one's the 38 of Jesse. Oh, and Taco may actually, Taco made a pass. Up the wall he goes and he'll give it right back. So Dan right now, leading with a sizable margin over the 2 car, the waning laps here in stage number 2. 4 laps to go here at Gateway for stage 2. Burton trying to close the gap. How about clutch third?
believe we're in stage 3.
Stage 2. That said stage 3.
Yeah, no, stage 3 soon.
Stage 3 soon. That's correct. About the 0 of Devin, working his way to the 4th position, and don't look too soon. Some bad news is coming up for his leaders. The guy in 5th place is the 19 of Corey. Is it 2 to go? I thought it was 3 to go.
Oh, we're 3 to go? I thought we were 2 to go. Okay. Half a lap.
We got Dan in the lead, followed by the 2 car.
2 laps to go. Pit road is closed now.
78.
Oh, nope, scratch that.
Oh, and Clutch wants to do some landscaping.
They're spreading apart really good now.
Yeah, that just attests to what I said earlier about the Bandits cars being a little bit more balanced and a little bit more easier to drive because they're a little more slower. The Bandits cars, they're faster, they're tighter, they're harder to drive, and allows the skill to kind of. We're in stage 2 for the 4th time in the span of 3 minutes.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Stop smoking the pot while you're up here, right?
I'm not.
Oh, and Taco off the track! He has to send the 2 car off the track! What is he doing? And that's gonna end stage 2 with Dan winning over Burton, Clutch. I think Corey over Devin. I don't know, they might have all jumbled up after seeing that 36 car come out of the wild.
Where was the what was the 36 doing all the way down there?
Why was the 36 even that slow?
I'm not too sure, but whatever was going on with that 36 is now back.
Somebody redirect the 36 to some fucking pavement.
He's he's a couple laps down.
Oh, I was letting them know Taco probably pitted.
It took him 2 laps to pit.
Nah, he was laps down at the end of stage 1 because he pitted early as well.
Oh, it's a short track, but their 40-second lap time fitting here shouldn't take that long. But here we go. We're doubled up and ready to go. The 2 of Burton on the inside is going to lead us to the green. 51 of Dan, who's outside, and green flag back in the air. We're racing once again at Gateway, the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Here we go, soaring into turn 1 in stage number 3. We still have yet to see a manual caution today.
Well, actually, Emerson, I was just going to talk about that, right? So if a manual does come out, is Dan going to pick the top side or the bottom side this time?
Well, it depends first if he even has control, because he's got to find his way around the 2 car Burton. But I think this is a different type of car. He could still possibly pick the outside lane should he have control on the next reset, provided there is one. 51 will take the outside. Even though these cars are a little bit different in terms of what they do on restarts, you see.
Oh my God! Why are we 3 wide?
Seems like a good idea.
Making like an IndyCar.
Now, how's that?
How about 3 wide deeper in the pack? Stackfu freaking Bud going toe to toe. Oh, around goes to 21. Caution on the speedway, and as we say it, our first manual caution of the day, that's going to come at the expense of Dan being second, because Burton's the leader.
Pace cars rolling on the back.
And it's the first time we've had a manual caution today.
We got a pace car tonight. We got Scooby G driving the pace car.
Pit road is open, and the pace car is a mile ahead of the field. Started rolling way before the field.
Well, they got to. They automatically start when the caution comes out, and then they go and.
Well, yeah, but they're not at pace speed. They have to kind of keep the pace. Oh, and Dan has a shot at being side by side with Burton on pit road. Back into the wall. Oh, and they're pitting in opposite pit stops of each other. Dan had to push the two car into his pit box.
Yep.
I think the pace car should slow down.
Oh, yeah, somebody came out of pit road. That's the 4 of Miz coming out as the race leader.
Did Taco pit go?
He did.
Alright, tell him take his free pass. Yeah, give Taco the high side, you get his lap back.
I think y'all need to give him the whole damn racetrack. Everybody to the grass. And he made it. And now he can say he finally passed the cart today. Oh my god. When that's a question if a guy can even catch up to the field at caution pace and he's going full throttle.
Oh god, that's not good usually.
Yeah, we're on one. It'll be one to go at the line.
So double wide and ready to go back to racing here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. Miz on the inside, Corey on the outside. So how about a whole new front row, and we're ready to roll. Once again, Dan will be restarting this, restart from third. Burton to his outside in fourth. Devin and Clutch make up fifth and sixth. Randy and Malco seventh and eighth. Bud and Jesse round out the top 10. The pace car's in the pit lane, and it's the field rolling through the restart zone. Taco not slow. He didn't even catch up to the field. We're back to racing at Gateway.
And we got Miz in first. Corey in second. Oh no.
How about Miz? So slow, going 4 wide.
For second place.
4 wide.
Second place.
Wow.
Maybe.
Yeah, that once you're out of the box.
Yeah, I thought about going outside of
So Dan back to the race lead over Miz.
Wow.
Burton going up to second, and just like that, the top 2 is back to the same top 2 we've had almost all race.
Dude, come on.
41 Buckaroos to go here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway.
Was intense.
Oh yeah. Corey trying to get to the inside of the 4-car Miz.
Oh shit, sorry, 23.
Corey is clear to third. How about Randy trying to put himself into fourth, trying to clear Miz. Miz restarted this race from the first position. He's already back to fifth. 40 Buckaroos to go.
Wow.
Miz dropping like a rock through the field.
Oh, it's a 23 at Malachi.
So it's Dan over Burton, Corey, Randy, and Miz, your top 5. And Dan a little wide off the turn 2. Here comes a huge run for the 2 of Burton. Where's he gonna go? Trying to fight for that outside lane. On board the 2 car. Can't get the run off the corner.
If he can get that corner panel on his one side, on one side of his car, he can probably pass that 51.
It's tough though. It can't be on the inside because the outside lane just prevails so much on exit. He's gonna have to take the outside lane away, and he's gonna have to do it commandingly.
Exactly. Let's see if he can do it.
Or I was gonna say, or use the chrome horn.
Bumper.
That's what the old front bumper is for. That's the chrome horn we call it.
Oh, the bumper.
Yes. Yeah, it's got many names.
Well, you should have just said bumper run. That's the only way I know it is.
Oh, I'm sorry that you don't know. You don't watch short track racing. Know what a chrome horn is.
Don't watch short track.
I'm just messing, but yeah, the chrome horn is also another term for the bump and run. Well, not really a bump and run. It's just a bump.
It's get the heck out of my way.
Yeah, it's
a bump and run is the chrome horn and pass.
Oh, you heard it first, guys. Chrome horn and pass.
Well, people should be hearing it here first if they watched racing for a while. But now Burton slides up the track. Here comes Corey, a huge run up the inside.
Whoa! What's going on in the back? Looks like someone almost went try to cut the infield or something in the back or whatever that is.
Cutting the infield. Ooh.
I don't know. It looks like someone went down real deep in the back.
It was just Phil and Jesse getting
that might have been the 36 car. The wild guess. I don't actually know if he was even close, but Corey able to clear the 2 car of Burton, so Corey up to second. Oh, the 21 into the outside wall.
Oh, shoot.
He'll come right back down in line behind the 23 of Malico and in front of the 13 of Bud. Oh, and Clutch really wants to get some landscaping going. Really trying to shortcut the racetrack on the entry of turn 3.
Well, it's like you always say, you gotta mow the lawn when racing it, because the mowers can't do their job, they miss a couple spots. The racers are getting spotted.
Yeah, these splitters are so low to the ground, they might kick up some dirt with them also.
They can do some gardening.
They could use some gardening. How about Corey? Back at it again, Dan and Corey, first and second.
Put a flower one or two in there, you know what I mean?
Oh, snap.
And now Corey sizing up Dan.
What's happening, Clutch?
Don't worry about it.
And Corey on the inside.
Can't get down there, Bo. Dan's just so powerful on the exit on the outside.
Corey's literally got to take that outside away from him. Oh, Corey's got him. Corey's passed him.
Wow, what the center of the corner, a huge run. And wow, just able to muscle his way by Dan.
Wow. Dan moves back to second, and Corey moves from second to first. Wow.
Yeah, Dan forgot where he could pick up the throttle again because Corey just said, "Nah, we're going."
We're going all the way.
So yeah, Corey now maybe setting up to set sail here in stage number 3, but Dan gonna try to fight hard.
Question is can he fight to get that spot back at the right time?
I think at this point he's gonna fight to stay close to him and maybe have something done on a late race pit stop. I don't know if he can muscle his way back. He might, but Corey's really just fast.
Right.
Everywhere.
Well, he's got to muscle his way up past Corey.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be 30 to go at the line.
So Burton trying to hold off the 0 of Devin, the 08 of Randy. This is a hard battle going on for the 3rd position. What's this camera angle? This is literally a terrible camera angle. It has a shot of the backstretch, but it only looks at the inside part of the back, like, it's on the fence where the highway entrance is, and it's looking at the backstretch. Oh! The 08 through the grass, able to hold on to that, the spot over the 0 of Devin.
51 makes a move and passes the 19 of Corey.
Yeah, a huge problem for the 19 of Corey.
When did that happen? I was looking in the back, that's why.
Yeah, it was wild. One moment, I mean, he's behind by a big margin. He must have made a mistake or gotten hit or something.
Honestly, that's a big gap between the 51 and the 19.
Now, I wouldn't put it past Corey to not be able to gain that time right back, but it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of work. This is a tough racetrack.
He might be able to get in on the pit stop.
It will be something.
How much fuel do they get every time they pit? That's the question.
Guess somewhere in the range of 20 to 22 laps. So they will have to pit one more time before this stage is over. There's 27 laps left here in the race. So pit stops on the horizon, and maybe in the next 5 to 8 laps we could see our first pit stops. Oh, the 4 of Miz actually one of the early birds. Will he be able to make it on fuel? Is the next question.
Oh, Miz already went on pit road?
Yeah.
You know what confuses me?
What's
They
that?
have these dotted lines on the pit road, and I don't know what they're for.
Well, remember that there's other racing series that races at this track.
Oh yeah, don't the
Indy cars race here.
Indy cars. I was gonna say, yeah, don't the Indy cars race here?
Sprint cars race here? Wow. On pavement?
Really, sprint cars?
There's
When did
pavement
sprint
sprint
cars
cars
ever
and
start
there's dirt sprint cars too.
Oh, so there's eight.
Oh.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I never knew that.
It's a little
That's
different. One's a little lower to the ground and not so much higher. It's a little different looking, but they're about the
So
same.
how about the 2 of Burden, the 19 of Corey to pit road?
And Dan's still holding strong on that lead.
Yeah, but he's going to try to stretch it as far as he can so he doesn't have to save as much. The 36 of Taco on pit road, but those dotted lines in pit stalls, yeah, those are most likely like IndyCar lines.
Probably. Or sprint.
I don't know if they would tailor the track to sprint car racing. Just the bigger series that race here.
Right. Well, let's get back to the racing.
Yeah, the 78 on the pit road. Here comes the 13 of Bud to pit road. Bring on the 38 of Jesse to pit road. And no, the 38 of Jesse will spin in the grass. Tries to keep it down low. Luckily, no cars are coming by. "23 laps left. 22 laps left in the race."
22 laps in the race?
Yep, when he crosses the start-finish line, the 51 does.
Now, at this time, he will have enough gas if he pits right now. to make it to the
Well,
end.
that's just a range. I'm not exactly sure what the real range is, but the 23 is on pit road along with the 21. I don't know how many laps of gas these guys actually get. This truck's got 20.
No, but this
22, oh, wow, bingo, right on the number. What a guess. Here comes the 51 of Dan to pit
On
road.
pit road.
Yep. Race leaders in.
Whoa. Now, did he pit the two of Bruce's?
Here comes a 19, unlapping himself. I guess
He's in second, right?
that would be my assumption, but we will see. We'll see. Remember, the 51 did pit late, so everybody else had fresher tires than him. You are? Oh. Oh, yeah. I can almost guarantee that. Whoever's in second at this point will probably take over the race lead, which will probably be the 19 car. Oh, and that is Corey taking over the race lead there. Oh my goodness. What a big gap. The 51 has to make up if he's going to win this race. But he has the fuel now.
And he has fresher tires than they do.
He does. He'll have fresher tires at the end of the stint, and he doesn't have to save fuel, unlike the rest of the cars who pitted earlier.
Incredibly, the ones.
So the 19 of Corey is your race leader. He's gonna have to save a little bit, but a little bit is subjective. I believe he pitted with 23 or 24 to go.
Now, in your eyes, what would you consider a little bit of fuel?
Well, so it depends. I know Corey uses a controller, but using a controller, it's a lot harder to save fuel. It's really about throttle. It's possible, but it's hard to save fuel because you have to use throttle control.
Yeah,
With a wheel. So here, I race with a wheel, and I started off when I raced with my with a stick shift, and I have a 3-pedal set. When I can race, I used to be able to shut the car off in the corners. I use the clutch pedal, yep, and shut the car off in the corners, and it saves so much fuel.
You know, you can do that for the steering wheel. You can just shut the car off and just let it coast throughout the thing.
It's a huge advantage when it comes to situations like this. I could have pitted with 28 to go and probably still make it up. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because here's the thing, at this track, there's a lot of braking in the turn 3 especially. Turn 1 a little bit also, but really turn 3.
Not much in turn 1.
Yeah, there's still braking, but not as much. So what you would do, Bo, is you would have to back up your corner entry. You'd have to you have to cut the engine off pretty much halfway down the backstretch to be able to make it into turn 3. But you would coast that whole time and be saving fuel. And so it's a game of give and take, but again, controller, it's a lot harder. It's all about throttle control when you're saving fuel on the pad.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's all about throttle.
But how about Corey not being caught up? Corey being caught by the 2 of Burton and the 0 of Devin.
Oh yes, exactly. And my thing is with him coming out and being on a controller and doing as well as he does, it's kind of impressive. Especially that he can get when he's doing the cup races, he can get his setup to work just perfectly. And it's very hard to find or to make a setup that'll work other than it looks so perfect.
Yeah, it is hard to perfect your setups when you're using a controller because there's less steering control, or there's less control over your steering input into the corners. However, with a steering wheel, you can literally put the wheel where you want it. Now, obviously, it's a little easier said than done, but it's still easier to make a setup for a wheel.
It's not a lot easier, but it's different. Right.
So Corey was able to open up that gap now to the 0 of Devin right now, sat second.
And here comes the 51.
Yeah, Dan muscling his way up the field. How many laps to go?
He's fighting for third right now.
15 laps to go. Fuel conservation may be on the mind of some, but it is not on the mind of the driver behind the 51 car of Dan, trying to pull off the sweep of the doubleheader here today. Here comes the 0 of Devin. 0 Devin looking down to the inside of the 19. Corey trying to muscle his way around the outside. Side by side with 13 to go here at Gateway. Sorry, 14 to go.
Comes the 51 in third.
So Corey, try as he might, trying to hold on to that first position, and he's coming back to pit road. No, he just broke early. And allowed a zero Devin to get to his outside. Now Corey's challenges to see if he can hold up. Damn, but Dan's just too strong with severely pressure tires than Corey has. The muscle around Corey with 13 to go, and now Dan just has one more car to get back to the race lead.
Oh wow, this is exciting.
And we'll be coming to 12 to go. And now Corey comes to pit road.
This is first, this is second. It's a first.
And now Dan, can he do it? He's leading right now, but can he clear him in the turn one? We're driving in turn one. Devin's gonna fight hard on the outside. No, he's not clear.
He is.
Nah, now he is. He is clear of Devin now, and he's looking to set sail, especially if Devin has to save fuel.
Back to the race lead.
Yeah, it took a little work, but he came out of the pit lane in the 6th position and drove his way through the cars up to the lead at a track that is hard to pass at.
But he's making it look like it's buttered.
He's making it look easy with 11 laps to go now. All he has to do is make that baby run 44 more corners, and he'll win tonight's doubleheader.
No pressure, but 44 corners. No pressure. I'm trying to throw pressure on your car. 44 more turns.
Make it 40 turns coming off of turn number 4.
Lovely.
Yep, but 10 laps to go. Here comes the 51 catching up to lap traffic. That's the 13 car of Bud up ahead in the distance.
And we got the 0, Devin behind the 51. And
Yeah, Devin, Dan just has
has
severely pressured tires, and Devin's coming to pit road. He can't save the fuel. Coming around to 9 laps to go. Maybe tires.
Tires, yeah, tires could be a factor. This is times 3, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
But I don't know if it's enough of a factor to pit, give up a lap and a half, and try to catch Dan.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's no pushing out of this 51 car. No reason for him to push.
Well, this is too far away. He can make like 2 mistakes and still win.
But here's the thing, he doesn't want to make mistakes because then he wears out the tires, which now I've just learned is what these drivers are fearing more. So yeah, he's just trying to drive it as smooth as he can. He can back these corners up another 100 yards to not put up anywhere on these tires.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should.
He is not getting on that front corner exit. He is preserving that right rear tire. I know that's what's hurting more. Which is shocking to me. I think the right front would wear out more here. Just ever so gingerly off of turn 2.
Definitely said thank you, Jack.
9 laps to go. 6 laps to go here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. And Dan is looking pretty. As Corey and Burton, they're going to catch up to this 51 car big time with fresher tires, but they have to unlap themselves.
Oh yes, yeah, I forgot. They're lap down, so Dan's the only one on the lead lap.
No, he's not the only one on the lead lap, but these guys fitted for fresh tires.
I'm barely on the lead lap. I'm in 6.
Only the 7 car is the one in second. Oh. You say Malik on your list. Malik away up the track. He wants no part of that 36 car.
36 is like the grass so far.
That 36 has like everything but his own car. And the 19 goes by to 51 on laps himself with 4 laps to go here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway.
So the 19 back up.
19 back on the lead lap, but a monstrous gap he has to gain.
2 is coming back on the lead lap. The 08's gonna try to get his lap back.
Yeah, he's going to be unlapping himself too. All these cars going by the 51. Not for position. The 51 is still your race leader. Will be coming around to 3 laps to go. The 23 of Malenko right now sat second, but he's being caught by the 7 of Freak. Three laps. So Dan, not worried about tires, not worried about fuel. He is literally just taking it easy with 2 laps to go. Only a mistake can really stop him from winning this one. Not even close.
I think we're coming to 1 lap to go, right? Coming to the white flag. And the 51's still our leader. Who's in second?
The 23 of Malenko.
Oh, wow. Where's Malenko at?
And here comes the 51 of Dan, taking the white flag here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. I think I just heard the best quote. As long as you cross the finish line, you'll finish in whatever position you're in.
Here comes Dan on the final
You'll
corner.
finish in whatever position you cross the line in.
And here comes Dan on the final turn, coming down the front stretch.
Through turn 4, Dan is going to win tonight's doubleheader at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway.
Has some great racing with the 51. Now who's in third?
Spectacular drive. The 23 of Malenko will come home second. You got it.
No, we're losing.
Is it the... Oh, the 7's blowing a tire.
Oh shoot. Hell yeah. Good job, guys. Man, I was in the back always. Perseverance, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
21 of Daxfu comes on third.
Really?
Nice.
20? Wow, Daku comes in third. That's
Take a song. Top 5.
so are we gonna get Dan?
Alright, we'll see if we can get interviews from Daxfu, Malenko, and Dan.
And Dan sweeps tonight again, like last week.
Yep.
And the 7th
Dan is trying to become a prolific driver in
Gregory.
these series.
Just kidding. Good
Yeah, I was
racing,
gonna say,
Dan.
now he needs to start working on his Cup Series program.
I don't know.
Taco somehow has the 7th fastest lap. That could easily be an error. But Dan has the fastest.
11th fastest. Both races.
I'm surprised Corey didn't have the fastest lap.
We'll see if we'll get Daxfu in here. And then we'll have at least Malenko and Dan. Oh.
Yeah,
We're all 3 in here.
Yeah, all 3.
Okay.
We're all worried about getting him in here, and they're already in here.
We'll see if Daxfu wants to get an interview with us.
What's up?
Do we want to do is Malaco want one and Dan want one?
Yeah, they'll stay. I'm not worried about that. All right. So, you have your voice shared, right, Daxter?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're joined by our third place finisher, driver to number 21, Bandit Series car, Daxter. First, how'd you get to third? That was a pretty hectic final stint there on those sets of tires that everybody had or tried to finish on.
I was just trying to conserve that last run because I knew it'd be between people trying to save their tires. I knew there'd be people hitting with a couple laps to go.
So what does a third place finish do for you? It looked like you weren't really able to get up to the front and really put it up there. But what were you able to do in terms of, like, what would your car allow you to do? How fast do you think your car was compared to the others?
I thought my car was pretty good, actually. It was just everybody had pretty equal cars except the leader. But,
He was in his own zip code, that's right.
but other than that, I thought it was fun. I was just trying to be conservative.
Yeah. That was a wild stint. Ripper, you have any questions for him?
So, Dagfu.
Yes.
So during that last stage, what was going through your mind for the pit stops?
Don't mess up.
Were you able to save any gas or any of your tires during that last stage at all?
I saved my right rear tire because if I went hard that run, I wouldn't have made it to third. I probably would have been a lap down, like 10.
Right. Did you save any fuel at least?
No, I had enough fuel to make it.
Okay. So you didn't have to save any fuel?
No.
Alrighty. Sticky, do you have any questions for him?
No, I don't.
Alright, again, Malaco, third place. Congratulations.
That's not Malaco, that's
Daxfu. I'm sorry.
Congratulations on your third place, Daxter. It was a wild one, but you were able to get out a third place finish out of this race. Good luck to you tomorrow night in the Outlaws race. And I believe we head to Mid-Ohio next Tuesday night, so good luck to you in those races too.
Woo! Take it easy.
Yep. Alright, and we're joined by our second place finisher, Malaco. Malaco, how did it feel? Second place finish. After you started tonight saying that you might not even finish the race if there was lag. Tell me about the car and how this race was for you.
The car was pretty okay. Early on, I didn't really adjust on it. I kind of fell off pace a little bit, but I was still decently fast. At the end of the race, though, I really had to just save. There was no like pushing all the final save. It was coming out of exit lane. I was already saving tire. Barely made it on tire.
What do you think your car was compared to the leader? Kind of same question as Daxter. I don't. But you were up there a little bit. Do you think you had anything for Dan?
Like I said at the start of the race, I think it was faster than Dan at the start of the race, but he probably didn't adjust. Well, he did adjust from what I heard from him, so he ended up becoming quite a bit faster than me. He was kind of probably fast at most of the field there, other than Corey.
He was faster than everybody, actually. He had the fastest lap.
Yeah, you did get the fastest lap. At some tracks, it's just a consolation prize. This is a skill track.
Stinky, do you have any questions for him? Because honestly, I want to see if you have any questions before I ask questions.
No, I don't. I have no clue about questions.
I got one more. So what you prioritize tires more there? I assume it was tires as well, like everybody else. Going into that third stint, like what was in your mind, or that third stage? I'm sorry, what was on your mind in terms of pit stops? What lap were you trying to make it to?
I didn't have nothing in my mind until we got to when Spoob said there's 30 to go, and I was like, oh, I have enough fuel to make it till 22 to go, and I know the fuel is 22, so I was like, if I can make it to 22, I'm just gonna pit then, try and save the tire, and I was able to.
Alright, go for it, Ripper.
Alright, so Malaco, I got a question for you. What was your mindset going into tonight's race?
My mind. No, it wasn't asked, but my mindset was hopefully I just don't lag like the truck race, because I had to just give up the truck race because it was just lagging too much. So I was just hoping I was able to actually run the race. That was my mindset going in.
Right. So did you have like a strategy coming into tonight's race with the Xfinity?
Just the hope that I could race.
That was good. Again, this is Malaco in second place.
Yep, congratulations.
Congratulations,
On your second
Malaco.
place finish. Good luck to you tomorrow night in the Outlaws race and next week at Mid-Ohio.
Thank you.
He doesn't race.
We're joined by a race winner, driver number 51, Dan. Another Tuesday, another double header victory. How does it feel?
That one was just, I was actually able to save. It feels great, but that came down to nothing but, can you save your right rear?
Yeah, that seems to be the talk of the garage. Okay. Why were you so fast tonight in both races?
The truck race, I started off way too tight, like everybody else did, but the only thing I kept doing was lowering the wedge. And I finally raised the right rear and it made the truck handle amazing. And then in the Xfinity car, I actually had to tighten it up to make it feel better.
So I kind of asked this question, about an hour ago. Tell me about like kind of like the carousel drivers behind you, battling them today, and just the overall set. What am I trying to think? The overall race. What did you think of it? I think only one caution tonight.
The racing is fun. Like, you can't beat this. If we can go green for 90% of a race, especially at that part of the track, that speaks volumes for the drivers. And like, battling with Corey is always fun. The dude is a hell of a driver.
You love to hear the respect these guys have for each other. Ripper, you got anything? Sticky, you got anything?
Yes. So, do you think you can do it again next week when both the truck and the Xfinity race, like you have done the past 2 weeks?
And next week is Mid-Ohio.
Next week we are road course racing, and I am a big fan of road course racing.
So you're saying next week you're going to be able to sweep both events, maybe 3 events?
I'm not going to say I'm going to be able to sweep, but I'm going to give it my damnedest to try.
Alright, so did you have a mindset going into tonight's race? For the Xfinity?
The only thing that, like, in practice my car was terrible. I never could figure it out. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go in here and be like, and just run my race and be calm about it. If I get beat, I get beat. So I started the race calm and started to pull away.
Nice.
Alright. Well, congratulations. Or did you have no question?
I got one more question. Hang on.
My bad.
You're ending it way too quickly, Emerson.
Oh, well.
You just want to go, I know. Hang on, 1 second. So, Dan. Quick question here. You pitted and you went back to 6th place. What was your mindset when you went all the way back there and you had the whole field basically almost lapped? Or I think lapped when you went in the pits. What was your mindset when you went back to 6th place? Were you
I knew I was going to come out
and
on
make it into the front, or?
I knew I was going to come out in the lead and I had fresh tires. So, like, the only reason why I stayed out as long as I did was because I know how long my right rear can go. And when I pit, I had 1 or 2% on my right rear when I pit, and I went 22 laps. There was 21 laps to go.
Okay. And again tonight there was no caution, or no, there was 1 caution tonight.
Yeah.
How did that handle with your car with only having 1 caution tonight?
It made it so it came down on how if you could handle your car, and those kind of races are fantastic.
They are. Well, I'd like to end it here because.
Alright, well, congratulations to our race winner, Dan. Another Tuesday, another doubleheader victory again. Good luck to you tomorrow night in our Outlaws event, and next Tuesday as we take to the road course in Mid-Ohio. Hope to see you on the track.
I hope to see you on the track.
Alright, but congratulations, good luck to you.
Yep.
Alright, guys, this is us signing off. We'd like to congratulate
One hell of a race.
It was one race for the shows. Honestly, it was a race for a century right there because they were all battling pretty nicely. They stayed off of each other. They weren't going door to door with people a lot of time, which was good. We had a couple 4 wide, 3 wide turns there, so it was pretty exciting. But again, this is the Veedverks.
The Wholemade Veedverks Outlaw Series channel signing out. See y'all tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern for our Outlaws event at the same racetrack. It won't disappoint. And tune in next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern for our Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series at Mid-Ohio. We'll see y'all then.